What's going on, everybody? It's Crazy Russian 86 here, and welcome back to another video. Today is the 4th of July. You know, every time when I think about July, it's like special month, because July and July sounds the same. You know, that's just the crazy part. I know I sound anti-Semitic right now, but I don't care. It's whatever. You know, July and July. The only difference is July is one word and July is like two words, but it's like, it even sounds the same. But anyway, guys, you know, let's just drink some malt liquor. Who gives a shit? I don't. I'm sick of this shit. I just want my freedoms. And today is Independence Day, and today is America's 249 years old. America is today. So pretty much next year, America is gonna be 250 years old. You know. So happy birthday, America, and we need our freedoms. So I need my freedoms too. So hopefully July will bring me freedoms, you know. God bless America. Freedoms in the month of the lying Jew. So fucking ironic. Because the Jews are anti-freedom, so. And July is the month of freedom. So I got today some tikka masala, hot dogs and beans. Typical 4th of July treat, you know. Tikka masala is pretty good. It's like rice. It's like special kind of rice, you know. These hot dogs are like barbecue hot dogs. Got the jumbo kind. Yeah, they're not the best hot dogs. Like, I've been getting the food shelters, free hot dogs, Parkview. I decided to buy them in the store because they were like cheap. And I figured if it says jumbo hot dogs, probably they're better. But Parkview hot dogs, they're a piece of shit. They're just not good quality hot dogs. I don't like them. So, if you're buying hot dogs, don't buy Parkview hot dogs. If you see Parkview hot dogs, don't buy them. Only if you have a dog, you can buy them. But like, I won't recommend you to buy those. They're not the best. They're better hot dogs, you know. I'm trying to save them for later, you know. Like, because this this fucking Parkview hot dogs, they don't have a good taste, you know. I'm not even making an eating video, I'm just gonna show you my plate. We'll warm it up a little more. But I'm gonna be cleaning my microwave pretty soon too, you know, I'm gonna do that. So malt liquor, only malt liquor. Drink malt liquor. Happy 4th, everybody. Soon the sun gonna go down. It's already 8 o'clock. Here in Wisconsin, sunrise it's about 5, a little after 5. And sunset is like 8:30, 9 o'clock. But the days are getting short already because it's past June 22nd. I mean, the heat just started. You know the funny thing, my buddy Charlie used to tell me, once it's July 4th, the summer is over. But here's a kick to it. In Russia, summer starts June 1st. In America, summer starts June 22nd. So really, summer just started, you know. We just got out of spring. We literally like only 2 weeks into summer, honestly. So summer is not over. It's only just started. I mean, it started not long ago, but then weather-wise too, it didn't start long ago. So you're gonna have another like 2 or 3 months of heat. That's for sure. But time flies. It's July, we're already halfway between May and September. And once September hits, it's a fucking wrap. So, time goes by fast. Ah. And I'm already over halfway towards having my last birthday in my 30s, which just sucks. I'm not looking forward for that, because this year is literally gonna be my last birthday in my 30s. What? Last birthday in my 30s this year. I'm not too happy about that. I don't want to be 40. I mean, 40 is not that bad, but it's like getting there. But once you hit 50, you are officially old. You know, but still, sucks. And this stupid bitch trying to make people give a fuck what's wrong with me. Wasting my time. I'm so happy I'm gonna be out of this bullshit forever. I cannot fucking wait. But I'm so sick of it. There is a idiot telling me, don't go in the bike with this PC. The only thing I like he was listening to nice music. But I don't give a fuck about listening to him anyway. What are we trying to care? I don't want you to care, you dumb bitch. Get the fuck out. How many times did I have to tell you? I understand that because of you black you have intellectual disability. Because black people are stupid by default, but stop fucking spoiling my life because of your fucking stupidity. I didn't ask you for it. You can fuck off, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm not your child. Electrager forever! That's it. That's all I have to say about that. I'm sure Elliot Rodger wouldn't be dating this fucking fat ugly bitch. Fuck. I mean, Elliot Rodger probably wouldn't date black woman anyway, because he likes blondes. Me personally, I don't care. If black woman don't bother me, if she keeps her legs open and mouth shut, I have no problem with her. You know? And the same thing goes to white people. If the white woman would be like bitch like that real PewDiePie, I would have problem with the white woman too. So it's not really about color of the skin, really. It's all about the character. You know? It's all about the character. It's all about what your priorities and your values, you know? And my values are different. Like to me personally, I value freedom, I value money, you know. I'm an isolationist. I'm pretty intolerant because I believe that tolerance is not good. I believe that, it's like you were born to be certain way, not certain way. And if people don't think the way you think in your head, they're full of shit, they're infidels, and they need to be insulted, cast out. And if you're hurting them, you're only cleaning the world from pieces of shit. You see? But that's just my personal opinion, I don't think that it's a good idea for people with different mentality or different opinions to be together, And I don't care if I'm weird. Yes, you're weird. Okay, yeah. It's just like, I keep telling you, it's just like this fucking woman. Tisha Anan. She was weird. She didn't have arms. She had to learn how to drive the car without legs. Me, I have hyperfocus problems. I cannot interact with people when I'm working. And I don't take shit from people. And I have emotional disability, I guess. Because I just don't feel much, It's hard for me to fall in love, but that's what people say in Russia. Like, my challenges are communication, willpower, and feelings. Like, these are like my challenges. But not physical, intellectual disability. Even though physically I'm not big and strong, unfortunately, but I still can be strong if I build myself up. I just don't have good natural abilities for that type of stuff. But, physical disability is different. Physical disability, it's like, not being able, not in the same, you're gonna get hurt if you're gonna perform certain tasks, which has never been my problem, fuck. I may not be as good at certain things as other people, but I can figure it out. It may take me longer than the other people, but I can still figure it out, so what the fuck, And I want to get the fuck out. I don't want to hear it, fucking bitch, going in circles because she has intellectual disability. You see, like before, black people had no rights. They can just say, hey, you stupid, your IQ is 85, go back, shut your fucking mouth, and go on plantation. He is Jewish, he's better than you, he's intellectually superior, you need to shut the fuck up. Or else you're gonna be hanged on the tree for America. Because black people are stupid and they don't deserve to do anything which require intellectual stuff. Being a comedian, yes. Being a rapper, yes. Playing NFL, yes. Intellectual stuff, no. And if black people argue with somebody who is white or Jewish, or anybody who is intellectually superior, even Hispanics, they're even smarter than blacks. They need to be hanged on the tree for that. Because black people, they have no brain. Only white people have a brain. They're just genetics 101. Okay? Need to learn that stuff in high school. If black people say something, you just ignore them. You just completely don't care about their opinion. I know I'm white, I'm right, I'm smarter than you. Shut your fucking mouth. Problem solved. I told you, get this guy out. Do it immediately. No questions asked. I'm white, I'm right. White person average IQ 103. Black person average IQ 85. Go by there. That's it. What? There are exclusions, but still. We need to go by the general rule. Race versus intelligence. Even my mom used to tell me that, send me that shit. But then she changed her mind. Because, my mom is half Jewish, I'm 3/4, but the thing about Jewish people, they have this twisted mentality about ethnic purity of Jewish race. And for them, that's like the most important thing. So they're gonna be twisting the truth whenever it's convenient for them, just so they can get their way. This is how Jewish people are, trust me, I know. I grew up Jewish. So they have an agenda. And their agenda is anti-freedom. So because they all they want is like Jewish supremacy, you know? Or should I say Zionist supremacy? Because we all know that there are like good Jews, Naturei Karta, which actually the real Jews, and all these kind of conservative, reformed Jews, they're heretics, you know? They're heretics. We need to get rid of them. They're fucking screwed-minded heretics. All the reformed synagogues should be shut down. All the conservative synagogues should be shut down. There is only one Jew, the only real Jews in the Turei Karta. A lot of people who call themselves Jews, they are not real Jews. That's just it. That's just the truth, you know. And all the Jewish supremacists, especially all these IPAC, IDF people, they need to be shipped out to Israel immediately. We need to stop funding Israel, and people who don't agree with it, they need to get shipped out immediately. You know? And focus on America and Americans only. People with American citizenship. If you're gonna do that, we're gonna solve a lot of problems. God bless America. And people are worried about stupid social stuff. I don't care. I just want to get the fuck out of my misery. I get my money and my freedoms. And if people don't talk to me, so fucking what? It's not like when I was going to work at FedEx, I've been getting paid for like making friends or talking to people. You know? I mean, I had a problem with the job, but like, if people were not nice enough not to fire me, then it's like, fuck, life is good. Problem solved. You know? Social stuff is not as important as money. As a matter of fact, social stuff is not always good. I've been talking to one woman. She told me she used to have a brother who died when he was 23. He did a lot of drugs, and then he got kicked out of the car by his peers or friends, and then he died. And this stupid bitch telling everybody that I have Asperger's, so people will treat me like a 5 years old, so I will be in public. So I'm gonna be getting pissed off, and I'm gonna be like getting aggravated at people, and I won't want to talk to them either, because I don't give a fuck. I want to listen to them. I won't do what I want to do. If they don't like it, they can suck my dick. I don't care. They can tell me whatever. I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna be listening to them. Lydia told me, you're not developed, you cannot like fucking, you know, fucking order me around. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna fucking smack that bitch on the fucking table and fucking fuck her up so she will keep her fucking mouth shut. Because I know I'm right and I want to tell her what I want. If I'm giving her green card, she needs to kiss my ass and she needs to agree with everything I say without asking me no fucking questions. Okay? And if she dares to do it, and I'm stronger than her, I can do anything I want to her. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I almost put my hands on her. I didn't want to do it. I stopped myself. But like sometimes she was making me feel that way when she was telling me shit like that. And she knows it by now. She knows not to say anything to me now. Because I don't give a fuck. If I'm stronger than you are, I'm gonna be avoiding you. If I see that you're weaker than me, I'll do anything to you. I'm not gonna give a shit. I'm gonna put my hands on you. I don't care. Fuck. I don't care. I mean, I don't want to go to jail, but I'm definitely not gonna fucking listen to you, and I'm definitely gonna get pissed off, and I'm gonna definitely want to cuss you the fuck out for telling me anything I like to hear, because I don't care. I don't want to listen to nothing. You know, I just don't give a fuck. Really. And if you think that you're gonna make me guilt trip me or make me feel guilty or make me feel bad, that's never gonna happen. You try to guilt trip me, make me feel bad. My reaction is, I only wanna fucking stab you. That's all. Fuck. You telling me you're not developed, you shouldn't act like this? Next thing I'm thinking about, how nice to fucking get a gun and shoot your fucking ass. Fuck. That's all I'm thinking about when you're telling me that type of shit. That's all I'm thinking about. How it would be nice to fucking blow your fucking brains out. So if you shut the fuck up forever. That would be so fucking nice. That's all I'm thinking about when you're telling me that type of shit. Fuck. I'm only kissing up to people, like I said, because I need the money and I need a job. And I'm gonna willing to do whatever I can to survive and be free from people. But if you're asking me to do something I'm not capable of doing, or if you ask me something to be somebody whom I'm not, you know, that's like unreasonable expectation, you know. You cannot make a cat from the dog. You cannot think that, okay, if I'm gonna explain this guy how to do the job better, he's gonna just do it. Or if I'm gonna start helping him, things gonna get better. It doesn't work like that, you dumb bitch. Real PewDiePie. It just doesn't work like that with me. You're not gonna make things better. You're gonna create more problems for other people, like I keep telling you. You're gonna aggravate me and aggravate other people too. Yes. I'm gonna get pissed off, they're gonna get pissed off, and it's still gonna be the same thing in the end of the day anyway. And people are gonna find out that I'm just function this way and there is nothing can be done about it, whether they like it or not. They're just gonna come to a conclusion anyway, sooner or later. So you're just wasting everybody's time, you dumb bitch. That's all you're doing. You're wasting my time, you're wasting other people's time. You're not accomplishing anything by doing this dumb shit and telling people shit and telling me shit I already fucking know. You know? You're not accomplishing anything. Why should I listen to you, you dumb cunt? Fuck. I already know that you're not gonna get anywhere with that shit. And I'm sick and tired of trying to prove it to you for fucking 5 years that you're not gonna get anywhere with that shit. And I already know that, but I have to suffer, you know, instead of just enjoying my life and dealing with people who are good for me and not to worry about normal people who care about what's wrong with me. They're not my people. I know you wanted me, really, PewDiePie, to be my people, but you just have to accept the reality of things. You just have to start being smart, you know? I understand you have intellectual disability because of your color of the skin, and that comes with it, unfortunately. That's why black people are good to be slaves, but even though they don't like to feel that way, but that's just a sad truth, you know, but you know, we need to stop fucking spoiling other people's lives and creating problems for other people and wasting people's time too. I mean, the only good things, okay, you taught me how to be calm and how to talk to people. But that's the only thing. That's the only thing. You helped me to understand people better, okay. But that's the only thing. Outside of that, I realize that I'm better off just get my accommodation and do the best I can and be left alone. I understand it's the best thing for me, because everything else is gonna create more problems. You see? That's just the truth. You know? Create more problems for other people. People's gonna be worrying about me and I'm not gonna do the job better. And as a result, the productivity of the company overall gonna go down because people's gonna be worrying about me. And I'm gonna be doing the job the same way, but then people's gonna be wasting their time on helping me, so their productivity is gonna go down. And my productivity gonna be low as as low as it was before. So, end results, more problems. And then I would have to explain myself to people, talk to people while I'm working. And they would have to talk to me instead of working. More problems. Boom. Even if I'm not gonna go crazy because I understand how to talk to people. Still gonna be more problems. Fuck. I'm so sick of this shit. I'm so glad that I'm about to get the fuck out. Cannot wait. Cannot fucking wait to get the fuck out and get my freedoms back. Because I already wasted so many years. And she was talking about I was trying for people to give a shit. Yeah, trying to people to give a shit. Telling me shit I already know. And then people gonna telling me shit which pisses me off. So all I wanna do is fucking start fucking yelling at people and telling them to tell me what to do and shut your fucking mouth. Is that what you wanna accomplish, you dumb bitch? And you want me to listen to you? Hell, fuck no. I'm not listening to you, bitch. I'm not. I'm not listening to that stupid shit. Because I already know that that's not gonna work. And it's a fucking horrible idea. And that only makes me angry and miserable. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Why should you suffer because of stupid fucking people? Why? And Matt Miller's been telling me shit. I just blocked this guy. He's just a fucking idiot. But happy 4th of July. I've been always thinking about my piece of shit dad. When I used to live with him, he was telling me, don't lift over 50 pounds, don't carry more than $1 at a time. Lying Jew right there. And this is his month. But he missed it by like, well, his birthday was last day of May. So he missed it by like 31 days. Because my dad definitely needed to be born in July. My grandmom was, her birthday was July 15th. And she was Jewish. So that kind of explains a lot. My dad should have been born in July too. Because he's definitely a lying Jew. You know. And he cost me money too. He cost me 500 years ago by giving me bad advice. So that's his cost. And then he was not really like looking out for my best interest. You see, if I have a kid, okay, I'll explain to him, look, this world is a piece of shit. Life is about going to work. You need to work hard. If there's something wrong with you, people will fuck with you. Whenever you're gonna turn 18, you need to get a fucking gun. Go to martial arts. If people fuck with you for whatever reason, don't take shit from them. I'll tell them life is about going to work. People are full of shit. They fuck with you all the time. But when you're dead, they cry. They act like they care, but they really don't give a fuck. They say like they care about your health. They care about your well-being, while they destroying your mental health and making you angry all the time, and they don't see anything wrong with it. That's just how people are. I mean, maybe if I have a son or a daughter, whatever, they may be normal. So maybe whatever I've been telling them, they're gonna apply to them. There is a chance of that too. Because whatever works for me may not work for somebody else, you know. So, what I'm saying is what I think and whatever works for me. Now, other people are different, so whatever works for me may not work for other people. So, good advice for me could be bad advice for somebody else. But if I have a son, I'll try to figure out what he's all about, and I will try to represent his best interest. And my dad clearly failed to do that. So is my mom. She's a little bit delusional too, but she's just not as bad. But she's only 50% Jewish, so that explains it. So I dealt with different people. I can tell you, like, pure breeded Jews, most of the time they are worse than like people who like quarter or half Jewish. You know, that's just the truth. Like, my boss at First Community Village, my first boss, he was like 50% German, 50% Jewish. And he was a very nice guy. Another guy, he was a pure breed. Even though he married non-Jew, which is a good thing, but still, he's a pure breed. And he's still Zionist, whatever, and he's still a fucking asshole, and I didn't like him. So, he's a pure breed, you know? I mean, I met some good people who are like pure breed, like pure Jews, but most of them, nah. I think that Jewish blood has to be like between like 75% to 25% is a healthy amount. Not more than 75. I mean, less than 25 is okay, I guess, but it's like, you know, it's whatever. I don't really give a fuck. I really don't fucking care. Because then we have Neturei Karta and they're pure breed and they're nice people, so go figure. And they hate fucking Zionism as much as I hate it. So. And they're real Jews who follow everything. Not like my dad who never been circumcised. All he knows about this anti-Semite, that anti-Semite. Let's give more money to Israel to destroy American economy. That's all he knows. Anti-American cunt. Talking about like he loves this country so much. Well, if you love this country so much, you would be against sending any money to Israel or other countries. You would say America for Americans only. You don't have citizenship. You don't get a fucking penny. That's real American patriot right there. And if you want to ship money to Israel, which costs trillions of dollars in budget deficits, which costs people money and jobs and well-being, you're anti-American. That's it. If you are pro sending money to foreign countries instead of helping American people to live better lives, you're anti-American. That's it. Point blank and period. You're anti-American. That's my opinion. I remember when I first came to America, my dad wanted me to be honest on my taxes. And then I did my tax, and then I got a letter from IRS, and they've been telling me that, hey, you overpaid your money, you're entitled to the refund. And my dad wanted me to argue with them, to be honest. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck? What kind of piece of shit person is that? These people want me to get more money, but my fucking dad wanted me to have less money. So if I want more money, I have to fucking argue with them and say, hey, I want to be a enormous person, I want you American people fuck me in the ass for money. Like, what the fuck? That's just a piece of shit. If I had a son and my son tell me, hey, you were paid on your taxes, and the tax IRS tells you, hey, you should get some money back, I wouldn't tell my son, hey, argue with them to be fucking proper. I would say, hey, get as much money as you can, boy. Fuck. Get as much money as you can. Life is all about getting money. And if people giving you free money, fucking take it. Who gives a shit? Fuck. But then my fucking dad, he's a piece of shit. He doesn't have my best interest. He only costs me money. That's why I'm happy I don't have to deal with him. Swill. For the July 4th, the 4th day of month of a lying Jew. July and July. July and July. It's just like repeating the name of the month 2 times. You know, but I'm anti-Semitic for saying that, obviously, as you can tell. But July and July. And if people say, hey, you're anti-Semitic, but talking about Jewish people lying, I'm just saying, hey, I just like to repeat myself. Everybody repeats themselves just to piss me off. So I won't do the same thing. Why are you taking my freedoms away from me? Freedom to repeat myself. Everybody say 4th of July, I say 4th of July and July. Don't take my freedoms away from me. Don't assume me being anti-Semitic. Because July and July sound the same, you know? You can't tell the difference. You know, swill, swill, swill. Peace out. Later, guys.